article 3.5 of the fourth momentum topic. And once we deal with that topic, it means it means that we have to get a concept of 2 points, and that's let me give you one formula sheet all these that which we have to go over for me. And that formula sheet means, first of all, I have to know momentum. That momentum is basically product and velocity. The second thing what I have to know, that is momentum is vector quantity. Third, that momentum it changes its direction. Now
सर वो
about
आपकी आवाज़ बहुत ज़्यादा कट रही है।
मेरी आवाज कट रही है?
जी।
मुझे चेक दो, आज नेट का इशू तो मिनट। ओके, अब देखो, नाउ इज इट क्लियर?
ये अब ठीक है।
ओके ओके, सॉरी, आप लोगों ने मुझे पहले बताया नहीं मीनवाइल, so that is why I was not able to change my internet. Okay, now is it fine? Change in momentum, change in direction, and after that we will be talking about law of conservation of momentum. Law of conservation of momentum. Okay, now is it clear? My voice clear?
जी सर।
Am I audible to everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So these are the major areas what we have to discuss. M into V is the formula for the momentum vector quantity. So change in momentum was basically discussed as M into V minus M into U, and then law of conservation of momentum was basically M1 U1 plus M2 U2 equals M1 V1 plus M2 V2. But we will discuss all these one by one, so they will not be uh, problematic for you, inshallah. Now moving onward, there was one more thing, sorry for impulse, I just have to write it here, that impulse was equal to delta p, and that was equal to f into t, right? By these all tools we are going to start this topic. Okay, the first thing, the velocity of an object and the mass is increased from u to v. State in terms of momentum, in terms of mass v and u, the change in momentum of the object. So just told you about this, that when once we are going to consider the change in momentum is basically equal to change in momentum equals to mass into v velocity minus u. Actually, this v is final velocity and u is initial velocity. For example, an object of mass m, and it is having initial velocity u, and after some time it moves with certain velocity v, then its momentum is change. So that is why we say its change in momentum is m into v minus u. Okay, got it? Now, in the game of tennis, a player hits a stationary ball. Once the ball will be stationary, it means that its velocity will be zero, and its velocity is zero. It means its momentum is zero. A ball with the racket is in contact with the ball for 6.0 millisecond. For how much time? 6.0 millisecond. So once it is in contact with that, the average force to the ball during this contact is 400 newtons, right? What is that? 400 newton. Calculate the impulse on the tennis ball. I told you, calculate the impulse on the tennis ball. So how to calculate this impulse? I told you about the formula. What was the formula, right? impulse का formula बताइए.
Impulse. Sir, mv minus mu.
Yes, impulse is basically change in momentum, and it is mv minus mu. But as it is basically bounced off. The racket is in contact with that. And average force during this. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Here you will not use that concept, because in this way, I'm not having the initial and final velocity of that, and I'm not quite sure whether the ball is bounced off or not. But here, what do you have? You have another formula of the impulse. What I told you, that impulse is basically equals to F times T, isn't it? इर्तिदा यही बताया ना मैंने अभी. Impulse is equals
जी
to
सर.
F times T. When it is F times T, that means that I will just plug in the values. What is force? That is 400. And what is time? Time is 6.0 millisecond. Yes, Ariba, milli कितना होता है? What is milli? Ariba? Okay. Irtuza?
जी 1000 तो वो 0.006 हो जाएगा.
Yes, so it is -3 actually, 10 power -3. तो right कितनी आंसर क्या आएगा बच्चे? What will be the answer?
सर कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं.
Okay, Ibrahim, do you have calculator?
Yes, sir.
2.4.
2.4. So impulse is 2.4, and what will be its unit? Newton second. So actually impulse is that how harder a body uh, is hit by another object, or uh, how much force is being transferred to the body. So is it the same answer? Raid and Ariba, Ibrahim, did you people check the answer?
Yes, sir. It's 2.4.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Is it the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अब आगे चलते हैं. The mass of the ball is 0.065 kg. Now I have the masses and all that stuff available. That is why I can apply that formula of the impulse. Okay? Yes? Right? ये बात समझ आ गई?
जी सर.
Okay. अब देखो, mass is given to you and you can calculate the speed by which the balls leaves the rackets. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the speed. Now, if I simply tell you the concept of this uh, racket and the ball, so let's say this is the racket, and that racket is basically hit by a ball. So the ball will hit that racket with a velocity u, and then it will bounce off with a velocity v, but opposite in direction. Am I right?
Yes.
So that means that the velocity by which it hits the ball is u, and the velocity by which it leaves the racket is v, but negative v. So in that case, I can tell you that change in momentum is equals to basically the impulse, and that impulse is equals to negative m v minus m u. You got that? यानी एम वी माइनस एम यू होता है, but negative sign tells us that the opposite in direction. The direction of that object is reversed. So there is there is a velocity. Calculates the speed by which it leaves the racket. Is there velocity given to me? Initial velocity and final velocity? Mm, no, it is not given to me. It means that we have to consider. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, this is the key over here, right? It hits the stationary ball. What happens? It hits the stationary ball. It means that this vector will be zero. Now, I'm just sorry. I'm just going to rewrite this. Impulse किसके बराबर होगा आपका? Impulse is m into V minus U, because there is no game of changing in direction. So that is why just remove this diagram. So now your M is given to you, and you are supposed to calculate V where U is 0, because that was at rest. Initially, the ball was at rest. So you have this impulse after calculation. So what is the impulse? Impulse is 2.4. This value, that is 2.4. And what is mass? Mass is given to you 0.056, and V is to be calculated. So what will be V? Muhammad, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so do you have calculator?
Sir, I don't have near with me. Should I take it?
Okay, any one of you must have it. Are you taking the class from at the same position? Both of you?
No.
Different?
Yes, in the different rooms.
Hmm. So you must have a calculator.
Let me check.
Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Meanwhile,
2.8,
any one of you please calculate.
42.86.
Yes. So the velocity is 42.86. So you will not write entire answer. What will you write, Ariba?
Round it off.
Yes. आप round off करोगे. It would be 43 meters per second. Is this clear to everyone?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, the state, the energy transfer that takes place. So, although it is not related to momentum question, but we must know that when a ball is hit by the racket, what type of energy change is taking place? As the ball changes the shape, this is basically changes the shape during the contact between the racket and the ball. So, it's uh, the energy is
Elastic,
converted into, yes,
वो,
बताइए.
potential energy.
Okay, elastic potential energy, right?
Yes.
Elastic potential energy. And as the ball leaves the racket, so that energy is converted into
Kinetic.
kinetic energy, because when the ball leaves the racket, its energy becomes kinetic energy. But clear है सबको? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is a real time question again. And this question is that complete figure 2.1 by writing the right hand column the names of the quantities given by the product in the left hand columns. Yeah, yani these are mass into acceleration is equal to what? Ariba? Ariba आप क्लास में हो बेटा? Oh, participant खोलो. Okay, let me check who is in the class and who is not. Okay, Ibrahim, Ali, Saim. Okay, everyone is there. But I think Ariba is not listening me. She's she's not getting my voice maybe. अच्छा जी और कौन बताएगा? Yes, Ibrahim, can you tell me? Mass into acceleration is equal to what? Mass into acceleration. Basically,
Sir,
it is
force.
force. Yes, it is force. Very good. And force into time, it is
Pulse.
impulse. So we have to recall these actually concepts. These are not the big concepts, but we have to. Now the question is, in figure 2.2 shows a man hitting a ball with a golf club. The ball has a mass of 0.06046. What is the mass of this golf club? Sorry, what is the mass of this ball? 0.0. -46. Okay. The golf club is in contact with that for 5.0 in 10 to the power -4 seconds, and the ball leaves the golf club at a speed of 65 meters per second. These are the 3 points which are given to you. And now, for these 3 points, calculate. What to calculate? We have to calculate the momentum of the ball. What we have to do? Calculate the momentum of the ball as it leaves the racket. So, Irtuza, can you tell me what will be the formula used?
Mass multiplied by velocity.
Yes, very good. So, we will simply say that momentum is equals to mass into velocity. Uh, yes, Ibrahim, velocity, mass. What is mass?
So it's 0.046 kg.
0.046 kg. Okay. And Muhammad, what is velocity? Speed. You can say
That's
speed.
65 meters.
Yes, it is 65 meter. So, right, what is the answer written?
So it's 2.993.
2.99. So, we will not write this answer here. We will
3
simply
Newton.
write, yes, 2.99. So, I will write 3.0 kg meter second minus 1. Okay, is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
You can also write this unit as kg m by s. No problem at all. Okay, now the next part is the average resultant force exerted by uh, the average resultant force acting on the ball while it is contact with the golf ball. So what we have to calculate, the average resultant force is to be calculated. So what will be the force to calculate? You have two options. Either use F is equal to MA method. Okay. Either use F is equal to MA, you will receive the same response, or you can calculate F is equal to delta P divided by T, yani impulse over time. Right? What is impulse over time? So you can simply say that uh, the ball was stationary when it was hit, right? So by both of these, I will solve for you people. M into V minus U divided by T, and here it goes the same. F is equals to M into V minus U divided by T. So you will get the same answer in all these aspects. So values place kariye. The mass is, what is mass? 0.046 into velocity is 65 minus initial velocity is 0 and divided by time is 5.0 into 10 is power minus 4 into 10 is power minus 4 second. So क्या आएगा आंसर आपका?
So 5.98 multiplied by 10 to the power -5.
5 point? No. Okay. Let me calculate here. 0.4, sorry, 0.046 into 65. Whatever the answer you are getting, just divide it by 5.0 into 10 is power minus 4. And please keep it this entire into bracket.
So 5,980.
Yes, 5,980 newtons. 5,980 newtons. So I will just place this value here as 5,900. Yani it is almost 6. Yeah, it would be simplified to 6,000 Newton. Okay. If you want to write it to one significant figure, and if into two significant figures, it will be 5, 9. Sorry, again it would be 6.0. Yes, it would be same. Okay. So you have choice, either you can write in one significant figure or three significant figures. Okay. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
While the golf club is in contact with the ball is compressed. Again, the same type of question. ball become compressed. So we have to consider that if the ball is compressed and changes, state the types of the energies during this all. What type of energy changes is taking place?
Elastic potential energy.
Yes. The state the type of energy stored in the ball during the contact with the golf. So that is basically your elastic potential energy. Okay, ji? Elastic potential energy. Okay, is it clear to all? Any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now I will leave this question for you as a homework. Okay, this is your homework. The next question I will discuss this question with you because this is a different concept, right? And that different concept is basically the law of conservation of momentum. That is why I have selected to discuss with you. Okay, in this question, there is some state the word equation which defines momentum. Yes, Sarim.
Momentum is equal to mass into force.
Momentum is?
Mass.
Yes, you have to write in this way. Momentum is, yeah, momentum equals to mass times velocity. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Right, beta, clear hai?
Yes,
It's
sir.
the right, Riba and everyone, Mustafa Ibrahim, sorry, Muhammad and
जी
Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
शायद आप भी हो क्लास में?
जी सर
गुड, आप बोले नहीं हो पहले यार. Okay, a metal block A traveling in a straight line at a speed of 4 meter per second on a smooth surface collides with a second metal block B, which is at rest. Yani B is at rest. Important information. Figure 2.1 shows two metal blocks A and B before and after collision. Before collision, block A has mass 3.2, its velocity is 4.0. Block B has mass 1.6, its velocity is 0. Sorry, I think I stated wrong. Its velocity of block 1 is 4 meter per second, but velocity of B is 0. So, after collision, block A, its mass will remain same. So, I'm just going to write the mass here, 3.2 kg, and it has lower velocity, 1.5. And which one is this? 1.6 kg block. Its velocity is to be calculated. So, we have to consider calculate the momentum. Okay, this is the question in chunks. Calculate the momentum of A before collision, right? What we have to do? We have to calculate the momentum of A before collision. Now, what is the momentum of A? I have to consider only this aspect. So its mass and velocity will be considered, right? So mass of A into velocity of A. What will you get? You will
12.
have 3.2 into 4, it is 12.8 Newton second or kg meter per second. So I will write 12.8, rather I can write 13, okay? Right, and 13 kg meters per second. It is the same unit as Newton second, so you can use any one of them. Now this is 3 marks question, and in this 3 mark question, the velocity v of the ball after the collision. Velocity v of the ball after the collision is to be calculated, and that velocities will be calculated by, which method? Your concept
M1V1
of,
is equal to
yes, law of
M2.
conservation of momentum. Very good. M1u1 plus M2u2 equals to M1v1 plus m2 v2. Actually, we have to recall this equation. And once we are going to recall this equation will help us out to to be useful equation for the further calculations. So let's say, what is m1? M1 is your the mass of block A. Yani I can reframe this equation that mass of block A into velocity of block A into mass of block B into velocity of block B. This is before initial velocity. So again, mass of block A, velocity of A, block of mass of B, velocity of B. So you can simplify this all for you according to your convenience. This entire thing you have calculated. What is that?
13.
13. So you will write instead of 13, you will write 12.8, because this 13 is basically answer to be represented, but the actual value was 12.8. Plus, what will be the velocity
0.
momentum of block B? Zero. Very good, because it is at rest. Check this one out. It is at rest. So its momentum is equals to zero. You got the point? Okay, now M1A is, what is the mass of that? 3.2 kg. And what is its velocity? Velocity
1.5.
is 1.5. So I will multiply that number by 1.5 plus mass of block B is how much? 1.6.
1.6.
Yes. So I will plug in that value 1.6, and this is my velocity which is required. And just please rearrange this all. 12.8 equals to, yes, just multiply these
4.8.
two. कितना हुआ दोनों का?
4.8.
4.8 plus 1.6 times VB. Now shift this on that side. It will be 12.8 minus 4.8, and it will be equals to 1.6 times velocity of B, and that will be 7 divided by 1.6 or
8
8?
divided
5.
by
8
8 divided
divided.
by 1.6. Sorry. It will be 8 divided by 1.6, that will be equals to VB, and it is 5 meters per second. You got the point? Is it the same? 8 divided by 1.6, what is the number?
Yeah, it's the same.
Same. Okay, अब देखो आंसर किस में लिखना है मैंने. The velocity of the first one is given 4.0. So I am getting the answer 5, but I will not write 5. Once you will write 5, you will not get a mark. The last mark will be deducted. Right? Yani 5 meter per second is with negative 1 mark distribution. You got the point? Is it clear to everyone? Hello, is it clear to everyone?
जी
Yes.
सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay, अब आप देखिए.
Yes,
The
sir.
next,
I couldn't understand.
yes, any question?
I couldn't understand the question.
Yeah, this question. Actually,
Yes, the last part.
this part,
No, MBVB.
this part.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, did you get this? That we have a formula, and you have to recall this formula because you have not learned this formula. But this is a formula I just told the student, no derivation at all. But this formula is simply recalled. M1 A1, yani momentum of ball 1 plus momentum of ball 2 before collision equals to momentum of ball 1 plus momentum of ball 2 after collision. So momentum of ball 1 is calculated here 12.8 newton second. Got it? So I have just plugged in that value here. Okay, Muhammad, is it clear?
Yes.
And this ball B, yeah, sorry, this block, sorry, not ball, block. This block was at rest. Here, it is at rest. So when one thing is anything is at rest, What about its momentum? Its momentum is 0. Got it?
Yes, Professor.
So you will place 0 value here. Okay, ji? This is 0. And then mass of the block A is 3.2 kg. And what is the speed of the block A after it is hit by the block B? 1.5. So I will write 3.2 into 1.5. This will be the value here. And block B is of 1.6 kg, and I do not know about its velocity. So I will write it V of B, yani velocity of block B only. You got the point?
Yes, sir, I think.
So after this all, I just applied the mathematics 12.8, and here 3.2 multiplied by 1.5 is basically 4.8, and remaining 1.6 into VB is as it is. So 4.8 is shifted from the left hand side. Okay, that is shifted on the
Okay.
left hand side, and when it is shifted on the left hand side, we can simply say that what happened, it would be subtracted 12.8 minus 4.8. So that told me, the students told me that it was 8, and now actually I have missed one step, and you got problem exactly at that step. It was 8 is equal to 1.6 times VB. Now what will be VB? That was 8 divided by 1.6. Now you got that point, how I obtain this velocity? Yes, Muhammad, is it clear, beta?
I am not sure it's okay.
Yes.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I am not sure it's okay.
Yes, actually, it
I
is
missed.
just to, you know, you will consider these points again, because this is first time you are encountering these type of you know uh, these questions. That is why they will be problematic for you. But once you will do these questions once, two, or three times, that will be perfect. Okay. Now, in the collision that occurred in B, the block A and block B are in contact for how much time? 0.05 seconds. Calculate the average speed exerted by block B on during this collision. So this is another critical question. I told you that the force is basically equal to change in momentum divided by time taken. Change in momentum divided by time taken. When it is time, ऐड करो इसे वापस ऊपर लिखा हुआ है. That's it. Okay, so what was change in momentum of block B? Actually, this is the problem. That what we have to do, we have to find out the force on block B. Now, that means what was the momentum of block B before collision? Was it zero? Is it not? It's the क्या था momentum इसका?
0 ही था.
Zero. And what is
और
its final momentum? That is
5.
its velocity. No, no, no. Its velocity into its mass. Okay, velocity into its mass. IAS. Okay, so what is the momentum of block B after after that? That is mass of block B into its velocity after collision. So it is your 1.6. क्या है yeah, it is 1.6 into its velocity is 5.0. So क्या आंसर आएगा? 16 times 5.
8.
8.0. Right. So it means final momentum of block B is 8.0. So now I will apply this concept here. That is 8.0 minus initial momentum is 0 divided by time taken is 0.05 second. So please uh, calculate this for me.
Sir, 160.
160 Newton. Okay? 160 Newton is the answer for this one. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. The
जी
last
सर
part of that, after the collision, the total kinetic energy of the two blocks is less than the total kinetic energy of after the collision in B, the total kinetic energy of two blocks is less than the kinetic energy of the block A before collision. Suggest one reason for this. So I told you that the kinetic energy of the blocks is will not remain same because of they are not having elastic collision. So you will simply say that it is an inelastic collision, right? Ibrahim and Muhammad, inelastic collisions are not you did not study about inelastic collision yet, but inelastic collision is that collision in which kinetic energy is decreased, right? Inelastic collision is basically the energy losing collision. So in that collision, the energy is decreased. So till this point, if you people have any question, you will can ask me, but I will uh, you know give you some sort of homework on this file. The remaining questions, which are almost 6 to 7 questions, they are your homework. Okay? Okay, Ji?
यस सर
Okay, sir.
Okay.
यस
So, I mean,
यस सर
this is not for Ibrahim and Muhammad because you people join me just now. Okay, Ibrahim?
Okay, sir.
But we will solve these questions afterwards. Yani, after this discussion, you people will have any question and then we will make it clear to you. Okay?
Okay.
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 See you then, inshallah. बाकी लोगों ने सारों ने होमवर्क करके आना है भाई. बाकियों के लिए कोई एग्जाम्शन नहीं है बिकॉज ये आज इनका पहला दिन था. सो दे हैव दिस एग्जाम्शन ओनली. लेकिन आप लोग प्लीज ये करके आइएगा.
Okay, sir.
डन.
ओके सर अल्लाह हाफिज
ओके सी यू देन. अल्लाह
Thank you,
हाफिज.
sir.
अल्लाह
Yes.
हाफिज. अल्लाह
अल्लाह हाफिज
हाफिज. अल्लाह हाफिज. अल्लाह हाफिज.
Okay.